From Amateur Radio Newsline Report number 2447, this is Ham Nation Headlines for Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. In the wake of the deadly pager and handheld radio explosions in Lebanon, one major ham radio manufacturer has issued a statement. Newsline anchor Paul Brown, WD9 GCO.
ICOM Japan issued a statement regarding its IC V82 handheld radio, a discontinued model that some reports say may have been counterfeited in connection with the deadly explosions in Lebanon. The company's statement did not directly address those explosions by name, but said that the radios and batteries, which were manufactured and exported between 2004 and 2014, went to markets that included the Middle East between 2004 and 2014. Ray Novak, N9JA, Senior Sales Manager for ICOM America's Amateur Radio Division, expressed certainty that the radios in question were counterfeit. Attending a Rhode Island trade show, he told the Associated Press, quote, "I can guarantee you they were not our products," unquote. Acknowledging the relative ease with which unauthorized radios can be duplicated, ICOM's website also includes detailed information showing how consumers are able to determine whether or not their radio is counterfeit.
For a link to that part of the company website, see the text version of this week's newscast at arnewsline.org. An influential group in the U.S. has weighed in on the proposed privatization of the 900 megahertz band, just as the clock winds down on sending comment to the FCC.
The Electronic Frontier Foundation, a nonprofit group in the U.S. advocating for freedom in the use of technology, has added its voice to the chorus urging the FCC to keep the 900 megahertz band accessible to amateur radio operators, industrial, scientific, and medical devices, and unlicensed consumer electronics. Those frequencies are being eyed by NextNav, a geolocation technology company, which has made a request earlier this year to the FCC for exclusive rights to part of the spectrum between 902 and 928 megahertz. The private company's stated intent has been to have those frequencies privatized for use by 5G cellular communications and a positioning, navigating, and timing network to be used in the U.S. as backup for GPS navigation. The ARRL and a number of other amateur organizations have already spoken out, urging the FCC to turn the proposal down. In response to the FCC, the ARRL argued that the move would pose a risk to public service because it would edge ham radio operators out of part of the spectrum that is well used. This is Kent Peterson, KC0DGY.
If you know of a club in the Great Lakes region or the Ohio Valley region of the U.S. that has distinguished itself in support of amateur radio, now is the time to let everybody know.
The next Cincinnati Ham Fest is still almost a year away, but organizers are wasting no time in finding a deserving group of amateurs to receive the award for Great Lakes Region Club of the Year. To be eligible, a club must be located within the Great Lakes region of Kentucky, Ohio, or Michigan. Most importantly, clubs that are nominated must demonstrate a passion for amateur radio and be active in its advancement. Cincinnati Ham Fest also presents an award for Club of the Year among the nominees located within the Ohio Valley region of Indiana, Kentucky, or Ohio. Nomination forms for both awards are available at the Hamfest website, cincinnatihamfest.org. Cincinnati Ham Fest won't be happening until August 9th of 2025, but the months ahead will go quickly, so consider who you might want to nominate for these honors. This is Dave Parks, WB8ODF.
And that's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline, your independent source for amateur radio news since 1976 at arnewsline.org. With Paul Brown, WD9GCO, Kent Peterson, KC0DGY, Dave Parks, WB8ODF, Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team across the globe, I'm Don Wilbanks, AE5DW. 7-3. We'll see you next time here on Ham Nation.